Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Yelizaveta and today we're gonna talk about main habits of it girl, main character person. If you want to completely transform how you feel, how you look, how you live this life, today I'm gonna share my personal habits that I applied into my life. I know it's the middle of the year, but it's still not too late to completely transform your life and become a whole different version of yourself. So let's go. I need you guys to lock in, okay? Be serious this time. You can literally change your life in less than a month, okay? It's not too late. It's not gonna take forever. No, it's not gonna take 5 years, 10 years to completely transform yourself, okay? You can start today. And by July, August, whatever time you're watching this, you're gonna be unrecognizable. Let's start with the basics. Are you waking up early? And this is a very simple question. Are you waking up early or are you sleeping until 12, 1, even 3 p.m.? Because what's your excuse? I just wonder. Unless you prepare for your final exams at university or you work in a nightlife or something that requires you to stay late at work or be outside, okay. But if you're just staying up on TikTok, okay, if you go into the clubs or if you're partying or you're just a person who falls asleep late, cut this off. Cut this off, cut the excuses off, stop it. Beauty sleep is everything to us women, okay? It's so important for you to get enough sleep and make sure you wake up in positive energy, empowered, you don't feel lazy, you don't feel tired. And don't get me wrong, sometimes, yes, it's hard to wake up. But as long as you know you got those 9 hours, at least 7 hours of sleep, you're good, okay? It wouldn't be that hard to go to bed around 10 p.m. and wake up easily around 5 or 6 a.m. and go to the gym. Especially if you have a very specific schedule and you don't have time for gym, meditation, and all these little habits that will help you to start off your day in a positive, healthy energy, you need to wake up early, okay? If you're a mom and you have kids, if you overworking yourself on 2 jobs, if you're in college or you have a very specific schedule and you don't have time, I need you to understand you above anybody need to wake up early. I personally love starting my day early before anybody wakes up, wash my face, do my skincare routine, and then I would sit down, I would meditate, I would do my gratitude journal, and above anything, I will have my little Bible study session. I love starting my day with a prayer. I have a separate book with Bible studies that explains to me the verses, the characters, the devotions, everything that I need to know because I just started getting really deep into it. And English is not my first language, so sometimes certain language in Bible confuses me and I don't really understand or comprehend what's going on. Now stay with me. I know some people are not very religious or against it or think that Bible is a little bit too much. Guys, I promise you all the confidence, all of your kindness, good spirit, good energy comes from starting your day with a prayer, talking to God. Whoever you believe in, whatever your religion or faith is, starting your day off with just asking for the spiritual guidance, just talking to somebody higher than you, wiser than you, and just reflect on how you feel and what you need to do really impacts your focus of attention, okay? You need to start your day off with focusing on what actually matters, not focusing on the problems, on that person that you hate at your job, not how you're gonna resolve that issue with your boyfriend today. I need you to be focused and in that spirit that today we're gonna do this that's gonna inspire me. Today I'm gonna post this. Today I'm gonna talk to this person. Today I'm gonna be a part of this project. Like I'm telling you, all of my best ideas and creativity comes from starting my day with a prayer, talking to God, doing my Bible studies. Meditating is so important. Journaling, guys, I cannot stress this enough. Journaling is such a important and major part in my life, just reflecting on how I feel, my emotions, and also just journaling what I want out of this life, what I want out of this day. I cannot explain to you how magically it works when you journal on what you want out of this day. What is your expectation or what would you like to get strength for today? For example, you very intimidated before a very important meeting, or you stressed out, or you upset about something, or somebody just broke your heart. It is so important to get all these emotions out on the paper or pray on it if you want to talk about it, and just get this out of your system so when you start your day, you start it with a clear state, clear energy, and just you'll be glowing. I promise you, you'll be walking out of the house glowing. Now, when it comes to wellness and strength, you do not have to be a bodybuilder. You do not have to be a gym rat and work out twice, 3 times a week, 2 times a day. It doesn't matter. Whatever schedule works for you, do it. Now, let's get straight to it. Your friends and your circle. If you surround yourself with certain people that don't align with your vision, don't align with your hobbies, you don't even share the same interests, but the only thing that you have in common is you gossip about the same people, and if you want to participate in something messy and dramatic, you know they're gonna go for it, find somebody else. Find somebody else. There's so many people out there. You can literally have a friend that not only supports you through your journey, not only inspires you, not only shares your common interests, but will also be a ride or die for you, okay? You do not have to keep certain people in your circle because maybe they're not that beneficial, but sometimes if, life goes down, I know I can call them. They will go with me. It'll be fun. Or if I'm going crazy, spiraling or crashing out, if I'm next to them, I don't feel like I'm crazy. It is just such a beautiful experience for me to just watch a woman putting that work into making her body, building her body, taking care of her body, making sure you put healthy food into your body. Don't get me wrong, I love eating candies. I'm such a snacker. You guys, if you ever go with me to the store, I'll probably buy every single candy, strawberry milk, chocolate milk, whatever you name it. But I have balance in my life. So I very much focus on balance of candies and all of this snacks, chocolate journey with healthy foods. I make sure I eat a certain amount of protein every day. I eat fish, I eat chicken, I eat steaks. I make sure I substitute it with a healthy side, which is Brussels sprouts. It can be lettuce, it can be salad, it can be eggs, anything you name it. And a key thing for those people who don't have a personal trainer or are not really experts in nutrition and don't really know their body, but they want to gain weight or lose weight or just make sure they put good food inside of their body, use ChatGPT. ChatGPT can create you a whole schedule. That's what I did when I first started off. Some of my friends are personal trainers. Some of my friends work in the nutrition field, so I always go to them for advices. But for those who don't have that privilege, I do recommend using ChatGPT and make sure that it builds you a nice schedule, exercises. You can name your preferences in food, what you like, what you don't like. At the same time, make it healthy, okay? Now, another habit is music and podcasts. Oh my gosh, I cannot stress this enough. I personally love listening to rap. I love listening to all kinds of music. But when I start noticing my energy shift and just how I'm feeling after listening to certain music, when I drive somewhere or when I have something important, I start realizing that what I listen to is very important. What I watch on the TV, including some TV shows, really reflects my opinion and my mindset on how I view things, how I view relationship. Because I know a lot of people love watching drama shows, really messy situations and podcasts, Shade Room on Instagram. Let's not go there, guys, but you know exactly what you're doing by searching Shade Room and looking for some gossip to talk about with your friends, okay? Don't. It's not giving, it's not worth it. You're not missing out if you're not checking Shade Room every other week. If you actually notice what you watch and what you pay attention to on a daily basis throughout the day, you will notice that your anxiety, your depression, your overthinking about if your boyfriend or girlfriend is cheating, most of the time comes from what you watch and what you listen to and what you surround yourself with. I personally put myself on a mental diet when it comes to what I listen, what I watch, who I talk to, who I spend my time with, and who I just exchange energies. So if you are driving somewhere to a really important meeting, meeting up with your crush, going to work, or you just have a very hard day, please change your playlist. Listen to a podcast, okay? Put that podcast on. And if you never listen to a podcast, please go on YouTube, go on any other platform, find a specific field that you have a curiosity in. It can be wellness, it can be manifestation, it can be fashion, it can be wellness, it can be gym, whatever. There's so many podcasts out there, okay? You have no excuse. If you do like listening to music, I personally have a whole playlist of R&B music, love songs, some happy songs, some just happy moments in my life and certain songs that I associate those with. So if you do have one, please listen to it, but switch it up. I need you to cut off the distraction. Okay, you need to understand what in your life takes the energy from you and what distracts you. Okay, and be honest with yourself. Is it your partner? Is it your friends? Is it your parents? Is it your favorite TV show? Your ex? I don't know, a girl who hates you and you somehow so overthinking in your head about what she thinks, what she says about you, what is she telling other people, that you're not really focused on yourself? Whatever the case might be, I need you to cut off every single distraction. If you need to block them, block them. You have my permission. This video is your sign. Block that person. I don't care if it's your family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, friend, neighbor, somebody who hates you, your childhood crush. I don't care who that is. Block them. You need to cut off the distractions. If you know that you will continue going on their Instagram page or talking to them, reaching out, texting them, or they can randomly text you and just ruin your day, cut off those people. You cannot give people that much power. There's a reason why you have a phone in your hands, okay? There's a reason why you have those fingers, so use them to press that block button, restrict their account, delete certain people or accounts, subscriptions, whatever it is off of your phone, okay? It's up to us what we see, okay? It's up to us what kind of information, what kind of videos, what kind of news are coming at us, okay? So if you're not paying attention and just allowing anybody to text you, anybody to call you, you just watching whatever on Instagram and you just know all the gossip, all the drama, who was killed, who was not killed, what happened in your neighborhood, what your mother posted, what your ex is posted with his new girlfriend, who cares? There is nothing more sexier than a girl who has a busy, crazy, interesting schedule and lifestyle. I have a lot of brothers and I also have a lot of guy friends in my life, high quality men. They'll always tell me that there's nothing more sexier and more just divine and so magnetic than a woman, their specific woman, that you just never know what she's gonna be up to today. Like, I'm talking about women that have so many hobbies to the point where you kind of lose track of what she's gonna be up to today. Like, she has different curiosities, hobbies, works, girlfriends, trips that she's gonna be doing this week that you lose track of it. But anytime you speak to her, it's just so interesting. Not only she does Pilates and focused on wellness, she also talks about faith, going to church, about how much she loves God. At the same time, she's talking how she's gonna take a trip to Bahamas next week with her girls. You will never be bored with a woman like that. And so many men admit the fact that you do not have to be a hustler. You do not have to be a six-figure entrepreneur, business owner to be valued in man's world. As long as you have an interesting life, hobbies, something to focus on, something to be happy about besides your partner, besides your relationship, they will love you. Because it's always so nice to come back home after a hard day, whether you were working or just doing whatever you need to take care of after a long day, and sit down with your partner and just talk about how was your day. Let me tell you how my day went. And it's just so interesting to talk to somebody who has that fire in their eyes, just so obsessively talking about something that they're so passionate about. For us women, we do not have to be hustlers that, provide or go getter all the time. Sometimes it is so divine and so magnetic just to be stable, peaceful, and just in your element. And being in your element doesn't mean that you need to be hustling at 3-4 jobs, okay, or do something that you hate. You instead can quit that job and maybe minimize your hours and be focused more on what brings you happiness, what brings you peace, if you can afford that. If you're by yourself and obviously you don't have a provider man, or you're financially completely dependent on yourself, you need to find days when you can focus on what you like. You need to talk about yourself, not just in the way that, this and that person, I work in that field, this is my salary. You do not have to explain people how much money you make. You do not have to do that, okay? Most of the time, men are not really interested in how much money you make or what are your hours schedule at your job. Sometimes they really want to know, how was your day? What you were up to today? Where did you go? You just have to be a very interesting person, okay? Point blank, period. I don't know how else to explain it. You have to be interesting, okay? You cannot be boring. You gotta keep that mystery. You gotta keep that spice in your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot be too predictable. You need to create routines and just enjoyable, pleasurable time in your day-to-day schedule, okay? Your routines. Whether it's just cooking, okay? Cleaning your house, doing makeup, taking the shower, have fun with it, okay? I personally love when I take shower, blast my music all the way. When I'm cooking, I love putting some Italian/Disney songs on the background to sing as I'm cooking. And you walk into the house, it smells like fresh bakery, it smells like fresh made pasta, whatever you love making, and the music playing on the background. Any man would love to come back home to that. Not just you sitting there like, Where were you? You didn't call me. Who cares? Who cares? Like, who cares? Please, go in the kitchen, okay? Put your favorite playlist on. Get that recipe book. Go watch a YouTube video on your favorite foods or what you can cook today. And do that, okay? Create that aura in your house. That was it, guys, for today. I hope this short video was inspiring for you. I hope you got something new, at least one thing new out of this video. I'll try to do more videos like this here on YouTube and also on my Instagram. So if you want to check it out, it will be down below. But you guys, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon. Bye.